Okay, guys, so we're back. So anyway, now we're heading to Shinjuku Medical Center. Or let's enter this place. Shinjuku Medical Center. I want to admit that this game's got some of the most beautiful artwork and design for a PS2 game. Naruto, you finally made it. Yeah. You know, this hospital is a little strange. And there's nobody here, not a single person. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Isn't it creepy here? I don't like it. No. Yeah. Isamu is looking for Miss Tako, right? He hasn't come back yet, though. You better not be off fooling around. Hey, what's that magazine? Do you want to read it? Knowing your taste, it probably wouldn't interest me. Ayakashi Monthly. I've never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well, I guess it might help me kill some time. Naruto, can you go look for Isamu? If we can't find Miss Tako, then I don't want to stay here another minute. By the way, Isamu and Chiaki both get turned into demon hybrids like us, but it happens later in the game, and it's done by the bad guys instead of just by the devil himself. The devil earns our character into what is called the demi-fiend, and due to him believing that we have the ability to save the world rather than destroy it on our own personal means. This is what is known as the law and chaos system. Basically, your main character remains neutral while his partners are either aligned with law or chaos. Law is basically the benefit of order. In past games, it represented good or salvation. Kind of the will of heaven. While chaos represented hell and the devil. So both are considered two sides of a different world. Old's belief. But anyway, you came here late. You caused trouble. Jeez. Hey, I'm not the one dilly-dallying around. Forget it. I'm sure you noticed already, but man, this place is deserted. I called Miss Tako and double-checked, though. She said Shinjuku Medical Center. Just relax. How can you be so calm? To tell you the truth, I'm getting kind of nervous. Yes, I checked out most of this place. I don't know where else Miss Tako could be. Oh well. I'll go back and see how Chiaki is doing. She's probably all mad because I've been so long. It's hard to please a girl with her upbringing. Yeah, like you could anyway. See you in a bit, Naruto. I really hope that this is nothing we should be worried about. I also need to mention the fashion choices of some of these characters is just fire. I mean, I don't know who comes up with these fashion choices for these guys, but dadgum, they got some sense of fashion. Okay. Go to first floor again. And this time we're talking to Chiaki again. And she's got something else to say. Oh, you're back. Naruto? You know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are a little disturbing. According to the report, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Gaia Cult. They're right here in Japan. Anyway, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture Morocco. In that book, it says that chaos will befall the world. And these people are actually trying to make that happen. The reporter was unable to learn what it is meant by chaos. It could be worldwide terrorism or some other tragedy, but no luck finding Miss Taco. I even checked the men's room. I don't think we need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation, so please save the details for later. Okay, both of you need to work on your people skills. Awesome. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, read this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to their plans. Let me guess, it ends with more to come in action. Quit interrupting her! You know this could be the hospital they're referring to. I've heard weird stories about this place. Things like they experiment on patients and how a psychic got scared and ran out of here. There was also one about the hospital being under the influence of some cult. Really? I haven't heard those things before. Maybe we shouldn't have come. I don't normally take this kind of magazine too seriously, but there's definitely something wrong with this hospital. I'm worried about Miss Taco. Hey, let's look around some more. If we don't find anything, then at least we'll know that there's nothing bad here. It looks like you can access the annex from the second floor. Let's go take a look. Hey, here you go, Naruto. You can use this to search the basement. Obtain the ID card. Never search the basement, Naruto. Why don't you search the basement yourself? You're not scared, are you? Of course not. I'm sure she's not down there. That's why I'm giving Naruto. Also, all Naruto needs to do is confirm that Miss Taco isn't in the basement. It's my duty. He needs to see her in person. And if something does happen, Naruto, just run like hell, alright? Hell being a very nice choice of words here, Isamu. I can't believe him sometimes. But now, I'm worried about Miss Taco. We should make sure she's okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna go over here again. Basement floor. Now this is actually a reoccurring theme with like Shin Megami Tensei. When you're in a dungeon with when you're in a building with like multiple floors, you gotta explore them usually in a unique way of going about it. So usually you'd go to like the second floor, then the first floor, then the bottom floor, and then the roof, and that's pretty much how it would work. We're gonna go over here. You can hear an eerie sound from the room. Will you enter the room? Heck yeah! Well, what do we have here? Who dares to disrupt this stillness? How irritating. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Why? Because it is then that one must wake up from a long sleep and face the barren world. Looking back on the past, it is evident that the history of mankind is comprised of meaningless events. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its own sins. Continuous bloodshed and war, and thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes again and again. The world must start over from the beginning. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today is the day that the prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. And so, who are you? From what I remember, you're not one of our followers who survived the purge at the park. An acquaintance with Miss Taco. Come to think of it, this was the hospital, wasn't it? You came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. I do feel pity for you, but your life ends here. Do not fear. All the inhabitants of this world fall low before long. Your time has come just a bit sooner, that's all. Face him. Fool. No one can overcome their fate. Stop. What, can't you let one person go? It should have absolutely no effect on our plan. The insignificance of the gesture makes no difference. I will not allow any exceptions. If you don't save him, I'll stop cooperating with you. Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude. Oh, he is so getting his ass kicked near the end of this game. Naruto, I'll be waiting at the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come and see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world. I'm trying to do voices for most of the cast. I'm gonna do voices for Chiaki and Osamu later, but I'm making it. Someone is up ahead. What's wrong, my little master? Are you wondering about that person over there? I see. My. But we're busy at the moment. Let's come back later. Now, if you're wondering who that person is, that's actually Lucifer. He's the one who's going to turn us into a demon hybrid who is supposed to help reshape the world. Now, in Shin Megami Tensei, they kind of do a vice versa, where Lucifer is technically neutral. He's not necessarily evil, and they make God more of a control freak than he is. But if you're a Christian like myself, you don't believe that. You believe that God's good, devil's evil. I am a Christian, I'm Baptist, but I know, make fun of me all you want, but I believe what I want. But if you're gonna comment and make negative comments and stuff, you might as well not watch this video, because I am not gonna approve negative comments. I'm glad I made it in time back there at the basement. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? The world is about to be engulfed by chaos. It's called the conception. The rebirth of the world, an event which no human has ever witnessed. No, the conception is what you call a really good night with the missus. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we let this old world continue to exist, it would eventually lose all of its power. The world must first die for it to be born again. And I alone will carry any of the burden of its sin. No, I don't have any regrets. You came here led by fate, and it is your fate that you will live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than that. Now, remember when I said earlier in the first half of this video, the little opening choose your character's name scene took place between the beginning level and the actual beginning of the game? Well, this is pretty much it. This is the first stage of the between. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Naruto, please find me. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your strength. As the maiden, I'll take part in the creation of the new world. I'm sure that I'll be able to provide you with guidance. Yes. I know it's difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Naruto, if you can find me on your own, I promise that I'll tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my true feelings are. Ooh. Oh. In the words of Raymond Simone, oh snap. You who is about to enter my world, show me your heart. You have nothing in your heart, not even a hint of reason. For the one who will shape this world, this cannot be. Go and discover yourself. It is my honor to tell you that my little master has shown you an interest in you. Poor human, he wants to give you a special gift. It is vital that you receive this gift. Please do not move. It'll only hurt for an instant. People, if you got kids watching at home, just don't let them see this. I'm 28, and this still gets to me. This will make you a demon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a morgue. Magatama, the essence of demonic power. You have now joined the ranks of demons. Yes. Cool. Now this is gonna be what Demon Sage mode is gonna look like for Hayabusa in my fanfiction. My little master is always one to you, so don't bore. Yeah, this is basically gonna be what Demon Sage mode looks like. Plus, it's gonna have like angelic wings. Demon Sage mode is not the same as the mentioned Demon Mask mode, although Demon Mask mode's first stage does hint at this mode. Its design is pretty much the same. Okay, so with that, guys, we're gonna end the video here. We'll pick up in the next part of the video. So I'll see you later. Bye.